All right, let's talk about something that's, well, absolutely critical for anyone working with modern software: application performance monitoring. You've probably heard the term APM thrown around. We're going to break down what it really means and how to get it right. So, I want to start with a question, and it's a big one. It's the one that keeps developers and ops folks up at night. How is your application really doing out there in the wild? I'm not talking about on your laptop or in a test environment. I mean for your actual users right now. Because we've all lived this nightmare, right? You're looking at your dashboards and everything's green. CPU looks fine, memory is stable, but the support tickets keep piling up. Users are complaining that everything feels sluggish. There's this massive gap between what the servers say and what the users feel. And that disconnect is what we're here to talk about. This whole frustrating scenario has a name. It's the performance blind spot. It's that murky area where your traditional monitoring tools are telling you all systems are go, but they're telling you absolutely nothing about the actual user experience. And this is exactly where APM steps in. At its core, it's all about monitoring the performance, the availability, and most importantly, the user experience of the software application itself. It's a tool specifically designed to shine a light on that blind spot. So, let's dig in a little deeper. What exactly is APM? And maybe just as important, what is it not? Okay, this right here is the key difference. See, traditional monitoring basically just asks one question: is the server on? It cares about CPU, memory, the health of the machine. APM asks a much, much smarter question: why is it slow? It goes way beyond the infrastructure and dives right into the code to give you that critical, user-focused perspective. That all sounds great, but how does it get that information? I mean, it can feel a bit like magic, but it's actually a pretty logical process. So let's pull back the curtain and see how these tools work. So here's the typical flow of data. It all starts with your live application code. You install a small piece of software called an APM agent. Think of it like a tiny detective that lives inside your app. It automatically instruments your code, collecting data on every transaction. All that data gets sent to a backend system where it's crunched and analyzed. And finally, you get to see all those juicy insights in nice, clean dashboards. It's a pipeline from code to clarity. And what kind of clues are these little detectives looking for? Well, they're tracking metrics that have a direct impact on your users. Stuff like request latency, which is really just how long your user has to wait. Throughput, to see how much traffic your app can handle. Error rates, obviously for stability. And the big one, slow database queries, which are the villain in so many performance horror stories. Every single metric helps tell the story of your app's performance. Okay, so theory is one thing. Let's talk about where this stuff really shines in the real world. Because these days, especially with complex modern apps, APM has gone from a nice-to-have to an absolute must-have. I love this quote because it just hits the nail on the head. Microservices without APM are hard to operate. I mean, if your app is made up of 10, 20, or even hundreds of tiny services all talking to each other, trying to find a performance problem without APM is, well, it's like finding a needle in a haystack, a burning haystack. The superpower that APM gives you in these situations is called distributed tracing. It lets you follow a single request from a user as it hops across all your different services. So when a user says their checkout failed, you can literally watch that request hit your front end, go to the cart service, then the payment service, and then you see it. It hangs for 5 seconds when it calls that external shipping API. Boom! You've just found the root cause in minutes, not days. It's a game changer. And look, this isn't some niche, experimental technology. The market is full of really mature, powerful tools. You've probably heard of the big names: New Relic, Datadog, Dynatrace, Elastic. The list goes on. This is a well-understood problem with some fantastic solutions out there. So, let's say you're on board. You're thinking, okay, I need this. But just turning it on isn't enough. How do you actually use it effectively? Let's run through a quick playbook to get you started on the right path. Think of this as your do this, not that cheat sheet. The biggest mistake people make is trying to monitor everything all at once. Don't do that. Be strategic. Start with the services that are most critical to your business. Be smart about the cost. Sample your data so you're not overwhelmed. And please, set up good alerts and actually create a habit of looking at the data. Because an APM tool you never look at is just expensive wallpaper. And really, that's what this all comes down to. An APM tool gives your application a voice. It lets your code tell you its story, where it's hurting, where it's struggling, and how it feels to be used by a real person. Your application is talking. The only question is, Are you listening?